Namaste everyone. You can turn your cameras on. रेखा जी कैसे हो आप?
Good.
Are you ready for today's class? Just sit on your mat. Gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Prepare your body for today's class. Prepare your mind. Bring awareness to your body, to your breath. Now join your both palms together in front of your heart center. We will start our today's class by chanting one time of Om. Take a deep inhale. Om. Gently bow down your head towards God. Ask God to give us strength for today's class. Rub your both palms together. Open your eyes. Feel the warmness of your palm on your face, on your eyes. And while blinking, gently open your eyes. So, yes, you know about Ashtanga. I have told yesterday a little bit more. शीतल जी आपको ये पता है अष्टांगा के बारे में? आपने पहले किया हुआ है? Mic.
Sir, I have done only one class of yours. So today is my second class. So I will. So any instruction from you, or I will just follow you whatever you are saying.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Ashtanga, so you get to know about Ashtanga. See,
Okay.
you have done Hatha before?
Sorry?
Hatha?
No.
मेरा इंजीनियर है टाइटल में नंबर लिखा हुआ है नहीं क्या पहले हता या कुछ
Normal yoga I did.
नॉर्मल योगा हाँ आपको ट्रेडिशनल जो हम करते हैं नॉर्मल वो हता योगा
Okay.
सही होता है अपना हता क्या basically Ashtanga is little bit more hard. We require a lot of strength and flexibility together. So we will start with basic. We will learn how to do sun salutation of Ashtanga. Okay, we will start with basic. There are 6 series in Ashtanga. First is primary series, second is intermediate, and then advanced A, advanced B, advanced C, and advanced D. There are total 6 series. Here we will learn about primary series, the first series of Ashtanga. And this Ashtanga is created by K. Pattabi Jois. He created this series, Ashtanga. So now let's begin. We will just do a little bit warm up before doing sun salutation. Come in tabletop position on your mat. In this, we will not do in Ashtanga. We basically not do normal breathing. We just do Ujjayi breathing. So Ujjayi breathing is done through your throat. You have to inhale and make a sound. Rub your throat while inhalation. And then exhale forcefully. Again, rub your throat. So we will not do just normal breath. We will do Ujjayi breathing. You will learn in pranayam class how to do Ujjayi breathing. Okay. So this is asana class. We will start. Come find yourself in tabletop position. In tabletop position. Yes.
Okay.
No. Tabletop is like you have to place your palm or your wrist under your shoulder. Both palms under your both shoulders. Open your Keep your palms shoulder width apart and open your legs. Keep the distance between your knees, hip distance apart. Okay, you can tuck your toes for finding your balance. If you can find hard to balance, you can tuck your toes. If you find easy, you can flex your toes. If you find easy, you can flex your toes like this. You now inhale, look up, सांस लेते हुए inhale करते हुए हमें ऊपर देखना है. Inhale, look up, roll your shoulders and curve your spine. Push your lower back down and open your chest as much as you can. And you have to look up. While exhalation, make a hump on your back and just look at your navel point and keep protracting your shoulder blades. Protraction means you have to push your shoulder blades away from each other as much as you can. Very nice. Inhale again, look up. Make a curve on your spine, roll your shoulder, open your chest again. And exhale, make a hump on your back. Inhale again, look up, open your chest. And exhale, again, make a hump on your back. Push your back up as much as you can towards the ceiling. Tuck your tailbone in. Inhale again, look up. Tailbone out and anterior pelvic tilt from your pelvis. And exhale again, tailbone in. Lift your hips back up. Now relax, neutralize the spine. Come again in the center. With inhalation, you have to lift your right leg up and bend your right knee towards the head and look up. Maintain your balance in between. Don't lean on the left side more. Okay, inhale, lift your right leg up first and then bend your right knee towards your head. And look up as much as you can. Look back. Exhale. Now touch your knee to your forehead. Do not drop your leg down. Inhale again, take your leg back and look up, roll your shoulders. Do not close your shoulders, open your shoulders, roll it, open your chest. Exhale again, touch your knee to your forehead. Inhale again, look up. And exhale, look down. Inhale again. One more time, look up. Take your leg towards your head, feet, and exhale, look down. Release, drop your right knee on the mat and then change your leg. Now lift your left knee up from the floor, straight your left leg back. Lift your left leg up as much as high you can. Inhale and bend your knee towards your head. Exhale, touch your knee on your forehead. See, while inhalation, you have to expand your spine as much as you can. And while exhalation, you have to contract your spine. Again, inhale, look up. Take your leg back. And exhale, touch your knee on your forehead. One more time, inhale, take your leg back. Look back, open your chest. And exhale, touch your knee to your forehead. Okay, again, drop the left knee down. Now we will, while inhalation, we will lean front as much as we can. While inhalation, lean front. Do not make an arch on your spine like this. This is wrong. And if you lean like this, this is wrong. Make a slightly, keep your spine straight and just lean. Protract your shoulder blades. Protract means pushing your shoulder blades away from each other. This is your shoulder blades. You have to push it away from each other. So while inhalation, lean front as much as you can lean. and exhalation, come back. Inhale again, lean front. Contract your shoulder blades. Make a hump on your upper back. Exhale. Sheetal, you are doing it wrong. Again, you are making a curve like this and going front. Just tuck your tailbone in. This is your tailbone in and this is your tailbone out. So you have to do tailbone in and then lean. So you can get engagement from your core. Tuck your tailbone in, lean, and while exhalation, come back. Again, inhale, lean front. And exhale, come back. Now again, find yourself in tabletop position. Now from here, you have to rotate yourself. Go right side. Keep your elbow straight, go right side. Then go front. Then left side. And then come back. Inhale again. Go front, right, front, left. And while exhalation, again come back. Inhale. Exhale. Now anti-clockwise. Now we'll go from our left side. Inhale. And exhale. Just try to combine your breath with your movement. It is very important. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Exhale, come back. Now just sit on your knees in Vajrasana and just try to rotate your wrist slightly. Rotate your wrist. Rotate your wrist. Lock. Change the direction of the movement. Sorry, change the direction of the wrist movement.
Sir, while doing this upward up kick and then coming to the here, why there is a cramp in my glutes?
Yeah, because you are stretching your leg up, and when you take your leg up, you can find stretch on your glutes. This is not
it's
only
a cramp. It's a cramp.
Cramp. You are feeling stretch.
Yeah, it's not the stretch. Cramp.
The cramp on your glute.
Yes.
Yeah, it happens because you're lifting your leg up. You're taking your leg up more than usually you do in your normal life. In normal life, we walk. We never stretch our leg like this up, so you can feel that cramp on your hip joint. It's okay. It's
okay,
not
fine.
bad.
Okay.
Okay. Now just again find yourself in table position. Now inhale, lift your left arm up by the side. Exhale, drop your left shoulder under your right hand. Like this. Drop your left shoulder under your right hand. And inhale, look at your right hand. Now you have to twist yourself with your upper back. जो आपका thoracic region है, वहां से आपको twist करना है. Okay, twist करना है. ऊपर देखना है. Take your hand back as much as you can and hold there for a few counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, put your palm down, right palm down on the mat. Inhale, take your left arm up again by the side. Exhale, drop your left palm on the mat again. Now we'll change. We will do from another side. Inhale, right arm up by the side. Exhale, drop your right hand under your left hand. Or drop your right shoulder. Inhale, take your left arm up and look at your left palm. 1, again hold. Twist, open yourself to the left side. 3, 4, 5. Exhale, put your left palm down. Inhale, take your right arm by the side. And exhale, drop your right palm down. Now again, we will do one more time. Inhale, take your left arm up. Exhale, drop your left shoulder under your right hand. Now while inhalation, take your right hand over your head and open your right hand, right shoulder towards the left side. Look here, how you have to do. You have to take your left hand over your head and open your right hand towards the right side as much as you can. Make a finger cup and stretch your arm. Very good. Yes. Now inhale again. Put your right palm on the mat. Inhale, take your left arm over your head. Exhale, put your left palm down. Now we will do from another hand. Inhale, raise your right arm. Exhale, drop your right shoulder under your left hand. Again, inhale, left arm over your head and look back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, put your left palm on the mat. Inhale, take your right arm up again by the side. Exhale, drop the right palm down. From here, touch your toes. Lift your tailbone high in the air towards the ceiling and come for the downward facing dog. Now slowly walk front with your legs towards your palms and stand into Samasthiti. Stand up. Now we will do Ashtanga and salutation. Take 1 feet distance from your mat. Take 1 feet distance like this from your mat. Both feet together, knees together. Roll your shoulder and finger pointing towards your mat. Stretch your arms down, roll your shoulders with your Samasthiti. Ekam, inhale, raise your both arms up over your head for Urdhva Vrikshasana. Look at your thumb. Your gaze should be on your thumbs. Very nice. Stretch yourself up. Don't do back bend. This is not a back bending posture. You have to stretch yourself up. Do exhale, go fully forward down for Uttanasana. Keep your both palms beside of your both feet like this. If you can, if you cannot, just stay there. But do not bend your spine. Keep your spine lengthening and straight. Training, inhale, look front, lengthen your spine. Okay, so I can see राधा जी आप नीचे नहीं, रेखा जी आप नीचे नहीं जा पा रहे हो, तो आपको क्या करना है? Exhale, put your palms down. If you cannot do like this, just bend your knees, keep your spine straight and try to look under. Bend your knees. Okay. But keep your spine straight. Do not do like this, because if you are bending forward from your back, you will hurt your back more. So what you have to do, keep it straight, bend your knees and then look down. So you will get support with your thighs and you can straight your back. Yes, very nice. Now, Trini, inhale, look front, lengthen your spine. So this is the position. You have to touch your fingertips on the floor and you have to look front. If you cannot straight your spine while straightening your legs, keep your knees bent and just look front like this. So you can lengthen your spine. Now from here, push your lower back down, lift your chest up as much as you can so you can keep your spine straight. Yes. Look front, very nice. Bend your knees. Chatwari, press your palm. Exhale, jump back to Chaturanga. See, it's very, if you will feel hard to jump back into Chaturanga, what you can do rather than jumping back. So this is the, you have to do, you have to press your palm, lift yourself up and exhale, jump back Chaturanga. If you cannot do like this, just instead of lifting and jumping back, you can just take your legs one by one back and come into Chaturanga Dandasana. If you cannot make Chaturanga, you can just easily bend your knee and just down. Lower your chest down and come into Chaturanga. Do not bend your elbows out like this. Keep your elbows in, shoulder out. Keep your elbows in, shoulder out, and just try to go as much as closer you can go. Make Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. You have to make upward facing dog. In upward facing dog, you will not put your thighs down. This is Bhujangasana. You are not doing Bhujangasana. We do Bhujangasana in Hatha. In Ashtanga, we do upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha. In Urdhva Mukha, we keep our thighs lifted, roll our shoulders and look back. See, my thighs are not touching the floor. It's high in the air, little bit. Exhale from here. Take your hips up. Take your tailbone high towards the ceiling. And look inside your navel point. And roll your shoulders out. You have to roll your shoulders outside, not inside. And look, keep looking deep into your navel point. Stretch your spine. Now, hold there for 5 counts. 1, deep inhale and deep exhale. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sapta, bend your both knees, jump front or walk front. You can walk front and then you, if you can walk easily, you can jump also. Look front, again lengthen your spine, come on your fingertips. Again, bend your knees. If you cannot lengthen your spine, take support of your knees. Exhale, go fully forward down for Uttanasana. Again, keep your knees bent. Inhale, all the way come up for Urdhva Vrikshasana. Stretch your arms up. Exhale, come back into Samasthiti. Very good. So this is Sun Salutation A of Ashtanga. We will do 4 more sets because we do 5 sets usually of A and 5 sets of Sun Salutation B. Again, second set, Ekam inhale, raise your both arms up. Join your both palms together over your head. Look at your thumb.
So when we do that, is it close to the legs or away from the legs?
No, it's just, you have to keep your fingertips just in front of your toes.
Like that, okay.
Yeah, like this. Yes.
So when we jump, so we need to adjust it because it might be a little bit far.
While jumping, you have to keep your both palms beside of your both feet. But people usually don't have that much forward bend in starting.
Okay.
Okay. So in fact, we'll continue with the second set. Again, come in front of a mat. Stand in Samasthiti. Ekam inhale. Ekam inhale, raise your both arms up over your head again for Urdhva Vrikshasana.
Samasthiti is standing up.
Samasthiti is this. You have to stand, point your toes down, palms touching to your thighs, and you have to just stand, activate each and every part of your body. So we are ready for Sun Salutation. This is a position. Ekam inhale, again raise your both arms up. To exhale, bend forward down. Uttanasana, go down. शीतल जी नीचे जाइए, bend forward. Again, bend your knees, keep your spine straight. We never go forward with our back. We always go forward with our hip joints. Training, inhale, look front, lengthen your spine. आगे देखना है. अपनी लोअर बैक को नीचे पुश करना है, चेस्ट को लिफ्ट करना है. Correct. Chatwari, press your palms, exhale, jump back Chaturanga or move back your feet in Chaturanga, one by one. In Chaturanga, bend your both knees, elbows. It's like you are doing push-ups, so you have to come in Chaturanga. Rekha ji, bend करिए अपनी elbows को, support लीजिए अपनी knees का. अगर आप चतुरंगा नहीं बना पा रहे, knees का support लीजिए. Bend your knees inside and go deep as much as you can down. Pancha, inhale, Urdhmukha, look up, roll your shoulder, open your chest. Sata, exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Again, hold there for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sapta, bend your both knees, jump front between your both palms. Look front, lengthen your spine again. Ashto, exhale, go fully forward down for Uttanasana. Forward jaiye, forward. Nava, inhale, all the way come up for Urdhva Vrikshasana. Exhale, Samasthiti. Now we'll do third round. Ekam, inhale again, raise your both arms up.
Sir,
Yes.
For jumping with both legs backward, if it is not possible, but how we will gain the strength if we won't do it? Like if I take the leg one by one back, and if I won't try to
jump. When you are comfortable, you feel like you can jump, or you also do Chaturanga regularly. In Chaturanga, you will gain that strength. See, now I can see that you cannot do it Chaturanga properly. Correct. Like this. This is the proper Chaturanga. For holding in Chaturanga, you need a lot of strength because your core is engaged. You need require triceps, you require biceps, you require wrist strength, forearm strength. So when you practice it regularly, because it's a fixed series. So you know you will start when you start doing this Ashtanga primary series, you have to do 5 rounds of sun salutation A, B, and with that in postures you will see you have to jump regularly. Okay, so you will jump like this and sit. So when you try continuously doing this primary series on regular basis, you will gain that strength to like jump back, because it's not easy to lift yourself back, lift yourself with your legs and then going back into Chaturanga. So today is the first day for Ashtanga. That's why I'm keeping it very like light, not hard.
Yeah. So right now I will take one leg back, and while coming back from Adho Mukha Svanasana, I can jump forward. That I can do slowly, like not accurately, but should I do that or should I walk?
No, you can. If you feel like you can jump and easily come back, then you can try it. But there is also a proper way of jumping. You have to jump and keep your leg straight and then land it slowly. It's very hard to do.
Yes. Okay. So whatever I can do right now, the jumping part that I can follow.
Because if you will jump also, then also you are increasing your strength.
Okay, fine.
So come again on your mat for third round. Take an inhale. Raise your both arms up again for Urdhva Vrikshasana. So exhale, go fully forward down for Uttanasana. Trini, inhale, look front, lengthen spine. Chatwari, exhale, jump back, Chaturanga. Very good. Very nice. Pancha, inhale, upward facing dog. Sat, exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your tailbone high. Keep trying pushing your thoracic and thighs closer to each other. You have to not try to touch your head on the floor. You have to just rotate your shoulders out. Keep looking at your navel point and spine straight. 4 and 5. Sapta, bend your both knees. Jump between your both palms for Ardha Uttanasana. Again, look front. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, go fully forward down for Uttanasana. Inhale, all the way come up for Urdhva Vrikshasana. Over your head, stretch your arms. Exhale, Samasthiti. 4th round, again, Ekam, inhale. Due, exhale, bend forward towards your leg. Bend down for Uttanasana towards your leg. Try to touch your full palm on the floor in Uttanasana. In Ardha Uttanasana, we keep touching, we touch our fingers, but in Uttanasana, we keep our palm. Open your chest more, Sheetalji, curve aa raha hai, thoda sa. And just bend down from your head, look down. Nice. 3D inhale, look front again, come on your fingertips and lengthen your spine. Now you have to open your chest and look front. From lower back, you have to push your lower back down, keep lifting your chest up. You can feel pain on your lower back, but it's not a bad pain, it's okay. Chatwari, exhale, go back, jump back into Chaturanga. Very good. Very good, Rekha ji and Sheetal ji.
Now, when we jump back, does the hands need to be like this or like this?
Your hands, you have to keep your palms. Because
Like
in fingers, it's very hard to jump back on your palms like that.
Okay. And also when we do the downward facing dog, can we just keep inhaling and exhaling, or do we need to keep the breath like that?
No, you have to deep inhale and deep exhale in Ujjayi. You have to do Ujjayi breathing while in downward facing dog. Because Ujjayi breathing gives a lot more oxygen you required because you are doing Ashtanga. So you need more oxygen in the body so you don't feel like heavy in yourself or you will not get tired easily. Ujjayi breathing gives you a lot of energy, strength. That's why we do Ujjayi breathing. Okay.
So we are doing Ujjayi breathing without knowing it.
No. You have to just breathe. In Ujjayi breathing is like you will learn in pranayam class because we have to take almost, it will take half an hour more to give you, to understand you that how to do Ujjayi breathing. So you can ask with pranayam teacher that how to do Ujjayi breathing.
So once learned, we have to use that in this Ashtanga.
Yeah. So you have to mix that you have Ujjayi breathing with Ashtanga. I can give you a short a description about Ujjayi breathing. See, we are breathing when we sleep, we snore. Some people snore. So they snore with their open mouth. We have to just breathe same way, but keep our mouth closed. So I can just listen to the sound how I'm doing. I will inhale not through my nostril, just I will inhale from my throat. Okay, you have to try inhaling from your throat. I will not use my nose. I will give pressure on my throat to take inhale. Just try if you want to try, you can try.
Is it like this?
You are making a humming sound. It's not like this. You have to make a snore sound. खराटे की आवाज जैसा निकलना चाहिए आपको. Your throat will vibrate while inhalation. After when you learn it or you just know how to do it, the sound will decrease. Like now I will do because I know how to do Ujjayi breathing. Okay. So okay, for now I will give you one more example. You have to do deep breathing. You have to breathe deep. normal breath is like we are inhaling and exhaling right now. In deep breathing, we inhale a lot of inhalation. In deep breathing, we will inhale, our chest will expand, our like upper clavicular bone. There are 3 types of breathing: clavicular breathing, thoracic breathing, and abdominal breathing. Okay, so this you will learn in pranayam class. For now, you just try to inhale deep as much as you can and exhale deep as much as you can. Okay. Again, coming to downward facing dog.
Is it only for downward facing dog or for the whole
Ashtanga? For whole Ashtanga, you have to do jai breathing, deep breathing.
Okay.
Okay, again come for the downward facing dog. Now bend your both knees again. Jump front or come front between your both palms. Look front, lengthen your spine in Ardha Uttanasana. Ashto, exhale, go fully forward down in Uttanasana. Inhale, all the way come up for Urdhva Vrikshasana. Exhale, Samasthe. Okay, now I'll show you how to do it properly. The whole sequence so you can get it. What is the proper way of Ashtanga sun salutation? Take 1 feet distance like this from front of a mat. Stand into Samasthiti, point your toes towards the floor. Lift your chest up, roll your shoulders. Inhale, raise your both arms up over your head for Urdhva Vrikshasana. I am stretching my arms up. Exhale, bend forward down. I'm bending, I'm not bending my spine. Okay, now I'm not doing like this. I am bending forward from my hip joints.
You are taking your hip back first. You're taking your hip back first while bending.
So, this is what I'm doing right now. I'm tucking my tailbone out. So I will not bend from my lower back or my back, upper back. If I will bend without activating, see my hump is making and I cannot touch even my fingers in the correct way. And if I will do it, then my spine will get hurt. So what I will do, I will go down, stretch my arm by the side, and I'm lifting my chest up. I'm not dropping my chest down. I'm not dropping my back down. I'm just lifting my chest up and trying to go as much as deep. So first I will try to touch my belly on my thigh, and then I will drop my fingers on the floor, hands on the floor. Inhale, look up. So you require a lot of flexibility for your good stretching in your calf muscles and thigh muscles to do it. If you don't have that, you can just bend your knees, but keeping your spine straight, bend your knees, and just go down like this. Okay? Now clearly inhale, look front. See, my spine is straight. I'm touching the fingertips on the floor, taking good support and looking front. Holding my shoulders, opening my chest. My shoulders are not dropping. I'm opening my shoulders. And once again, you need to bend your knees if you are a beginner, so you can lengthen your spine by taking support of your thighs. Chatwari, press your palms like this. Inhale, lift yourself up. And jump back into Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. I'm not just bending from my upper back like this normally. I'm activating. How I'm activating? I'm swinging myself front, and then I'm coming back. So my full back got wound up properly, and it does not breaking, or it's not a wrong position. It's in a right position. तो आपको क्या करना है? स्विंग करना है अपने आप को आगे स्विंग करना है. अपनी जो आपकी बोन्स है उसे खींच के रखना है, and then you should come back. So you get a good back bend from it. And then from upward facing dog, Exhale, I am tucking my toes, taking my tailbone high and rotating my shoulders out.
What do you mean by rotating the shoulders out?
Okay, so this is inward rotation when my elbows go out. And this is my outward rotation when my elbows come in. Elbows are coming in, but shoulder is rotating out. Look. This is in, I am doing my shoulders in. This is inward. When your elbows are going outward, you will feel like that this is outward rotation, but no, it's not. This is wrong. This is inward rotation. This is outward rotation of the shoulder. Yeah. This is outward. This is in. This is out. And this is in. Okay. So in downward facing dog, you have to not rotate in. You have to rotate your shoulders out. So keeping a palm, rotate your shoulder out and look as much as deep into your navel point. Pushing your tailbone towards the ceiling up. So my spine can be straight. Now I'm not trying to touch my forehead or my chin on the floor because that is mountain pose. In mountain pose, we do inward rotation and try to touch our thoracic or our chin or our forehead. But in downward facing dog, our main motive is to keeping our spine straight and looking at your navel point as much as deep you can. Then hold there for 5 counts and then bend your knee and jump front. Exhale, again go fully forward down. Inhale all the way down. Exhale, Samasthiti. So this is the proper sun salutation A, which I have showed you right now.
Sir,
So
this
we
is,
will try the fifth and
last
last
outward, right? This is outward. This is outward rotation, no?
No,
like
this is inward. This is in. This is out.
In. Wrist out means outward.
Yeah, when your elbow is going out, it means your shoulder is inward rotating. Your elbows are just going out. There is like shoulder girdle in which your shoulder is connected, your hand and shoulder is connected. That moves 360 degree, not 360 degree, sorry, but you can rotate in and out.
Means when elbow is going out, it's inward rotation. And when elbow is coming in, it's outward rotation of the shoulder.
Yeah, shoulder.
Okay.
Because we have no movement in our elbow. We cannot move our elbow. See, look, elbow is, there is 2 types of movement in our joint. One is stable, another one is mobility, stability and mobility. Stability means you cannot rotate your, like you cannot rotate your elbow. You cannot rotate your elbow. I am doing this because my shoulder is rotating, not my elbow. Okay. So my shoulder is have mobility, but my elbow have stability. Mobility, stability, wrist mobility, finger stability. Okay, same with toes. This is stable, but our ankle is
mobility.
Now you understand what is mobility?
Yes. So we have to do the outward rotation of the shoulder while doing downward facing dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now we'll do once again the last set, 5th set. Again, come up on a mat. I will see how much you do it now. Again, take 1 feet distance and always start your yoga poses from front of your mat. आगे अपने मैट के आगे से शुरू करना चाहिए. पीछे से करोगे तो पीछे बिल्कुल जगह नहीं होती है, इसलिए हमेशा आगे से करना चाहिए. Take 1 feet distance from a mat. And then inhale, raise your both arms up over your head for Urdhva Vrikshasana. Now do it very properly. Swing your arms by the side. Do exhale, go fully forward down. Again, remember that you have to not bend from your back. You have to bend from your hip joint. Then inhale, look front. Very nice. Very nice. Lengthen your spine. Lengthen your spine means keep pushing your pelvis down, your lower back down, and lifting your chest up. Now it is straight. Very good. Chatwari, exhale, go back into Chaturanga Dandasana. Make Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now hold there for 5 counts. 1, 2, lift your tailbone high, keep pressing your thoracic towards your thighs. 3, feel the openingness, feel the flexion which is coming from your shoulder. 4 and 5. Sapta, bend your both knees, jump front. Exhale, go fully forward down. Inhale, all the way come up for Urdhva Vrikshasana. Exhale, Samasthiti. Okay, now sit down, relax yourself. And if you want to ask anything, you can ask right now. If you have any questions related to sun salutation area.
When I'm doing from Dandasana to
Chaturanga Dandasana to Urdhva Mukha.
Urdhva Mukha. So at that time, my toes supposed to be flexed or on?
Both. You can keep your toes flexed also like this. But in starting, beginners cannot flex their toes and easily lift their thighs up. It makes very difficult. So you can tuck your toes in starting. If you feel comfortable doing it regularly, then you can flex your toes.
Okay. It's little difficult.
Yeah, Ashtanga,
series.
I told just in starting that Ashtanga basically requires a lot of strength and flexibility together. So it's a little bit hard, but when you do it regularly, you will practice it regularly, you will achieve it.
Okay.
Jumping and all. And it will
in 1 month. In 1 month, can we achieve?
No, in 1 month it's very hard because it takes a lot of time to build strength.
Okay.
So this is Ashtanga Sun Salutation A. So any more questions you have?
When we will, how long it takes us to reach the floor without bending the knees?
See, it depends on person to person. See, some take 1 year, some take 6 months, somebody's body take just 1 month. So never know, you have to see yourself that your body is flexible or not.
So it happens, but when you keep practicing it, one day it will happen.
You will achieve. And it depends on the flexibility, mobility also of the person who are doing. Someone have good flexibility, but they do not have stability in their body. But some have good stability, they do not have flexibility. So depends on the person to person, what is the body structure of the person. So we cannot say that in how much time you will achieve the pose. But definitely you are starting, someday you will achieve it. Okay, now just sit in any comfortable pose, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Now just memorize it in your mind, whatever you have learned today. Focus on your body. Focus on your breath. Try to see whatever we have learned, we have tried. Relax your mind, relax your heart, relax your breath, relax your muscles of the body, relax each and every part of your body right now. Now we will close our today's class by chanting one time of Om followed by 3 Shanti. Take a deep inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Join your both palms together in front of your heart center. Rub your both palms. Generate warmness, generate energy between your both palms. Apply in your face, apply in your eyes, apply in your whole body. And gently bow down your head towards God. Surrender yourself towards God. And thank God for giving us strength for today's class. While blinking, just open your eyes. Namaste to everyone. See you guys tomorrow. We will learn few things more tomorrow. Sun salutation B of Ashtanga. Okay, so take care, guys.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Welcome.
Thank you.